Hello! In this lecture, we will discuss how to manage change with portfolio management. First, we will look at the reasons why we need change management, and then specific tactics to deliver change management as a portfolio manager. If a portfolio manager does not have the discipline to follow the portfolio processes, whether that be the intake process, the performance management process, or the decision-making process, there's a great chance of failure. Nowhere is this discipline more difficult and more apparent than in the ability to cancel existing projects and to reject projects requested by customers. Canceling projects that have already made progress and have already consumed resources is the sign that a rigorous decision process is in place. IT departments are finding that customer education and inclusion are critical to establishing the portfolio management process. If the departments they serve have never had a limit on projects, refusing a project request can cause a shock. What both sides need to realize is that portfolio processes are the combined effort to provide all the customers the most benefit. Another major change in portfolios is due to changing strategy. As the strategic objectives change, the portfolio must follow suit. This means that approved projects in the pipeline and even projects already in execution face cancellation. All of these changes require a change management system in place in order to ensure that customers, team members, and other stakeholders are able to adapt to and buy into the changes. So what exactly is change management? Change management is a structured approach for ensuring that changes are thoroughly and smoothly implemented and that the lasting benefits of change are achieved. The focus is on people and how they, as individuals and teams, move from the current situation to the new one. Each portfolio and organization is different, so when you are tasked with managing change, the first question to consider is what change management actually means in your situation. Again, change management focuses on people and is about ensuring change is thoroughly, smoothly, and lastingly implemented. And to know what that means exactly in your situation, you must dig down further to define your specific change management objectives. In IT portfolio management, these can include 1. Sponsorship, ensuring there is active sponsorship for the change at a senior executive level within the organization and engaging them to provide communication of the vision and mission and strategic objectives. 2. Buy-in, gaining buy-in for the changes from the teams, stakeholders, customers, and even vendors, directly or indirectly. 3. Involvement, involving the customer and team in the design and implementation of changes to make sure the right changes are made. 4. Impact, assessing and addressing how the changes will affect people. 5. Communication, telling everyone who's affected about the changes. 6. Readiness, getting people ready to adapt to the changes by ensuring they have the right information, training, and help. Once you've considered the change management objectives and scope, you'll also need to consider the specific tasks. Again, the range of possible activities is broad. The purpose of this is to identify the tasks that are necessary for your specific situation. Some of the activities involved in managing change can include 1. Readiness assessments, 2. Communication and communication planning, 3. Sponsor activities and sponsor roadmaps, 4. Coaching and manager training for change management, 5. Employee training development and the training itself, 6. Resistance management, 7. Data collection, feedback, analysis, and corrective action, and 8. Celebrating and recognizing success. Remember, these are just some typical change management activities. More or less may be required for your portfolio, so plan carefully and coordinate with your team and customers. That concludes our lesson on change management. As Belasco and Steyer said, change is hard because people overestimate the value of what they have and underestimate the value of what they may gain by giving that up.